Hey guys, welcome to Chris Mack. For today's video, you join me on a lovely day to review this 2022 Honda Passport Trailsport Edition. This is the mid-trim for 2022, all new for this year, and I'm going to show you around it. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Let's get into this video, shall we?
How it's supposed to feel.
Starting on the exterior of the 2022 Honda Passport, this one is priced at $43,000. This is the mid-trim level for 2022. This is your Honda key fob, very similar to other models. But looking at the exterior, you can see you do have black body cladding as well as off-road style Firestone rims. These are 18-inch rims with Firestone 245 with off-road tires. The Trailsport does come with orange accent badging on the inside and outside. Now on the exterior, you can see you do have LED headlights for the low beams and LED daytime running lights. High beams are incandescent. You do have LED fog lights down here with halogen turn signals. Of course, this one does come with Honda sensing as standard, so you get adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist with steering assist, and other options. You do have blacked out roof racks and blacked out mirrors for this trim level. Let me show you guys the rear of the vehicle. It does have dual exhaust tips with partial LED tail lights for LED brake lights and running lights with halogen reverse lights and halogen turn signals. You can see the badging is blacked out back here. Power tailgate does come standard. You do have 40 cubic feet of space, some tie downs for your cargo, and you can get an optional cargo cover. You can also fold down your seats in the second row, as well as a 12-volt charging port right here. Under here you do have some more storage and your temporary spare tire. These do have all-weather floor mats. These are rubber, so you know those are the real ones. But let me show you guys the rear seat accommodations. Looking out back of the 22 Passport, we're gonna go ahead and hop on in. Now I am 5'6", and I do have about 5 inches of leg room. Headroom is plentiful. Like literally my hand is like stretching, I can't even reach. But the rear seat accommodations is pretty good. I would like to see heated rear seats or some sort of climate controls. But other than that, this one does have your AC outlet right here. This is a household. 2 USB ports, so you never lack for USB ports. You have map pockets. Nice manual rear window sunshades. And you can see you do have a little bit of soft touch materials right here with 2 cup holders integrated into the door. Let's open the center console where you have 2 more cup holders with nice soft touch materials right here. Overall, the interior is nice. Here's a view to the front of the vehicle. I'm excited to see what the next generation Passport is going to look like. Let me show you guys the cockpit of the new Passport. One more thing to mention, you do have a little bit of storage down here. You need to store some smaller things, and it can be kind of hidden, which is one unique feature. You can also fold down the rear seats right here with this button on either side. Hopping into the cockpit of the Passport, you can see this one does have power seats with two-way lumbar support. Your hood is right there. Let me show you guys the 3.5 liter V6, 280 horses and 262 pound-foot of torque. Let me get that latch. There we go. The hood is kind of heavy, but 3.5 liter naturally aspirated VTEC V6, 280 horses, 267 pound-foot of torque, 19 in the city, 24 in the highway, and 21 combined. With this all-wheel drive model, you can tow 5,000 pounds. As this vehicle sits, it's around 4,200 pounds. But let's go back into the interior. What you can see right here, you do have some more storage compartments, a gas door, and your power trunk. Automatic windows for the front seats, two-person memory. Right here, you actually do have power folding mirrors. A econ mode for your driving, parking sensors, for collision warning, traction, lane keeping assist, and automatic wipers. Your parking brake is also down here. Now, in the interior of the Passport, you can see it is unchanged for this model year, very similar to the 21, but you do have a lot of revised exterior styling. Center console right here, everything is the same. You can scroll through your different menus. Main button right here to see your adaptive cruise and lane keeping assist progress. A back button, you got answer calls. You also have a nice home button right here. Show you different modes. This of course does come standard with all-wheel drive. Paddle shifters right here. These are your wiper controls and headlight controls over here on this side. Your push button start. And if you put it into reverse, you can see you do have a backup camera. The graphics are okay, they could be improved. Your neutral, you have regular drive, and then you can put in drive sport. Right here you can control your all-wheel drive from normal, snow, mud, sand, but we'll just go ahead and leave it in normal. Two cup holders. We're going to try out the wireless charging port right here on my iPhone 13. See what that does. You can see no problem at all. Further down here you do have some more storage right here. I mean, it's literally plenty of space. You can literally put like 2 gallons of water down here. Aux cord and some USB ports. Another 12 volt. Now coming up, you do have 3-stage heated front seats. You can get cool seats in the higher trims. A little bit more storage right here. This is your climate control. You got it on, off. It is 2-stage. And you can also control the rear as well. Further up, you do have your hazards and your screen right here. The easy home button, back, volume, and of course, we have to do our navigation, which is powered by Garmin. So we'll go ahead and enter an address. As you can see, it's firing up right now. This is a little bit slow compared to other vehicles I've driven, even like the newer Hondas, like in the Accord. The system is a little bit faster than this. But just give it a minute and you can see it's already starting. Just go ahead and cancel that. But I'm looking also around the screen. You can see they have Sirius XM radio, AM and FM, Bluetooth, and you also do have Apple CarPlay as well. And you know what we do, of course, we are going to try out the audio test and see how it is. This has the 7-speaker surround sound speaker system. So yeah, we're gonna try out the audio function and see how good it is.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict. Do I gotta have it? I ain't even playing. Got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it.
So yeah, overall, the sound system is pretty good for a bass sound system, but you can get upgraded speakers in the Elite trim. You need a little bit more audio. You have your different settings right here and all your other controls. All very familiar controls if you have a Pilot or a newer model Passport. Looking up here, you do have a moonroof, which is power, tilts open or it can slide out. Sunglass holder with halogen illumination for the interior. Right here you do have mirrors with illumination right here. There I am. But we're gonna go ahead and take this for a drive and see how it does, shall we? Behind the wheel of the 2022 Passport Trailsport Edition. As you can see right now we're in our park. This is the community park where I come and film my other videos. I haven't been back in a while since they closed down for winter, so it's good to be back. But I did drive the Trailsport. This is actually my first video. It was a 21 Trailsport EXL. And to be honest, it didn't do as good as I thought it did. But to be fair, that was my first video. You see the auto start stop. No problem at all with the auto start stop. Close that back. But so yeah, this is my second time reviewing this Trailsport. First time I didn't do good, but now that I have a little more traction, I went ahead and decided to revisit this car. But the Trailsport is all new for 22, adds kind of the off-road pretensions of a more off-road focused SUV in a Honda Passport package. As far as city driving, there is no problem at all. The 9-speed automatic just picks the perfect gear and shifts along. You do feel a little bit of the age with the interior though. But of course, 2023, from now until 2023 is going to be a good time for Honda because they're going to be revising their whole lineup. And honestly, it's in dire need of that. Hear a little bit of wind noise, but despite the age of this vehicle being based on the Pilot, which came out in 2015, 2016, it's not bad. So visibility is also good as well. The front is good. The mirrors are good too, but I do wish they did extend out just a smidge. I'm not even gonna say nothing about that. He's gonna make it on YouTube. Oh yeah. Alright. But see, the car does drive pretty smooth. We are in Eco. And I have no problem at all. see it fires right back up with the auto start stop. Now, I think the main question you're asking is, why would I buy a vehicle like this? There's so many other better entries in the segment, so many more options that have more features. It's a lot more comfortable. The thing is though, Honda has proven reliability, and that's one thing that if you want, you can get that in a Honda, even like a Toyota. And also too, you have to remember that this is only bigger entry in the segment, so you got 40 cubic feet of space. And that's more room than, like, even if you compare that to like a Hyundai Tucson, it's like 36, 37. This is more on the bigger side if you want a little bit more cargo space. You see, you put down your foot, just give it a little bit more pressure, and then it'll shut off. The auto start stop. It is deactivated too when you hit this button right here. So you do also have several drive modes. As I stated before, you have your Econ right here. When you turn that off, you're in a default normal mode. And then if you hit the drive selector right here again, it'll go into sport mode. I have to say though, I like the character of this engine, the 3.5 liter, especially like around $5 grand when that VTEC kicks in. I mean, just so much character. And I have to say though, it's a lot more different than the 4-cylinder option, the Turbo 4s, which can sound grainy and unrefined sometimes. And of course, the ride quality is definitely a little bit more firmer and stiffer with these off-road tires. So we're gonna get up here and we're gonna try a acceleration. You can definitely feel a lot more though, as I stated just now, versus the other trims like the Elite. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try out the acceleration. This vehicle is 4,200 pounds. As I stated before, 280 horses, 9-speed auto. We're gonna see how it does. Traction off, we're gonna put it in sport. And you're gonna just brake torque a little bit, which I find actually slows it down a little bit, so I just give it a little bit and let go. And that was 60 right there. I have to say though, that VTEC, when it crosses over, that's just like the best noise in this vehicle. I mean, that's one thing I'm gonna miss with the newer Hondas when they go away from this. I mean, when you hear that kick, wow. I tell you though, that VTEC, I can't get enough of that VTEC noise. I really can't. It's a damn shame they got rid of that in the Accord. Alright, we'll go ahead and put it back in the normal. Now you see in the center screen, now that we're cruising, you can see the power does go into the front wheel drive mode. So you got 4 bars in the front, 2 bars in the rear. But it can go more all-wheel drive basis when you go in the off-road settings. Definitely feels a little bit more rough. It's the biggest thing that I can feel different from the other Passports. The off-road tires do have a little bit less forgiveness when you ride. That VTEC noise is so intoxicating. Oh, you can see the torque vector when we went around the corner. Let's see, we'll show it again. See, look. See the power is shifting to the outside rear wheel when you go around. So when you hit the home button, you can toggle through the different displays in the center console right here. You can even put up your navigation. So navigation instructions are put in front of you. You can literally see the torque vectoring working right now. We're gonna go ahead and hit the highway and see how she does. All right, we're entering the highway. We're gonna see how it does on the highway at a little bit higher speed. Check out the driver assistance tech and the sound insulation. We're in normal mode. Sport. We're going to try out the driver assistance technology. The road noise is actually pretty good. We're doing about 70 and you really can't hear much. So you get main to see your adaptive cruise and your lane keeping assist. We're gonna go ahead and set a speed. Put it at 1 car length. As you can see, the adaptive cruise works pretty good. This is also easy to use. So control the braking and acceleration. You know, follow the traffic using that camera right there in front of you. done, you just hit cancel. Got a BRZ right there with a loud exhaust. Try a little acceleration. That VTEC. When it goes, it goes. So what is my opinion on the Passport Trailsport Edition? Overall, it is a good option. It does include a little bit more rugged pretensions on the outside. Rugged wheels, a little bit more body cladding. But the thing is though, you do have to worry about putting up with a little bit of a more dated interior. But I do believe that when Honda does come out with the next generation Pilot / Passport, they will rectify all of the issues with it, and it'll be groundbreaking technology involved as well. But overall, the Trailsport Edition is pretty good. The VTEC V6 does pack a lot of punch and is refined, and we know it'll last forever. So guys, we are at our destination. I recommend driving this version and the Elite version back to back to determine which one you prefer the most. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This is Chris signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video.